been looking for that essential gadget, I think I found the perfect gadget for you. I am so excited about this one. This is the Gooloo F1 Air Duster. But let's do a quick unboxing. One thing I love about Gooloo is they are never gonna cheap out on the packaging or the presentation. What this is gonna be, it's gonna be a chamber because this is actually doubles as a vacuum. And I'll explain that later. The charging cable, and probably the most exciting one is going to be this right here, and this can be used in a bunch of different applications, but most importantly, this is what I'm going to use, and this is where it really gets that air duster name. So you can use this to blow out a keyboard, but what I'm going to use it for actually is to clean out my clippers, because this beard is a beast to tame, and that wife, whoo, she gets mad at me for leaving all that hair all over the place. So not only can I blow the hair out of my clippers, but then I can vacuum it up those tiny bits and just kind of keep everything nice. So here's the actual air duster here. And what's nice is underneath here, there's actually this long tube, and that's what's gonna connect here and give you the ability to vacuum some stuff up. Air comes in one side and goes out the other way. Right? Hit the power button here, and it has a bunch of different speed settings, right? And woo-wee. So that feels so nice, right? So the air intake is here. It takes the air out and it pushes that out of the front there. And you can see that there's an LED in there, and it tells you, I don't know how well you can see it on the camera, but it tells you where you're at when it comes to power. So that's gonna be your highest setting. And that, my friends, that is moving air. I don't know. That feels glorious. So like I said, if you're at the zoo, whether you're trying to keep the kids cool or you're trying to keep yourself cool, this is the unit for you. Want to turn it off? All you do is you just hold that button right there, and it turns right off. If you flip it over here, what's really cool is it actually has a nice flashlight. They've kind of thought of everything. It's got a strobe if you get caught, if you're trying to get somebody's attention. It's got another setting here where it's kind of pulses, so you're not blinding somebody. And then if you just hold it, it just turns off. Underneath, you've got the charging cable, of course. There's other units that do something very similar to this, but the big difference here is the form factor versus the power. It's a very, very small unit. The form factor is such a huge thing, so let me show you. We've got a bottle here of hand sanitizer, right? Just your standard bottle. And we'll go ahead and set it next to there. And look at that. It is very small. So not only is this gonna fit in a purse or a satchel, right? But it could just easily fit in your pocket. Everything is magnetized. So it just pops off, pops right on. Very nice, but it doesn't do it so easy that it's gonna like come off. So there's, ooh, so I definitely have to use a little bit of force to get that off, which is nice. We've got this unit here, which this is nice. Like I said, if you're at the beach and you need to inflate something, you just click that, right? It's gonna keep you cool. It's also gonna help you air out one of those stupid floats so you're not passing yourself out. And then when it's time to flip it around on the other side,